Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland. Welcome in. We're getting a look at the enormous Northwest Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. Fields this one at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Clock begins with a run by Johnson. And maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Dropping this underneath. Johnson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Racing down the left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. 35 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders the 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Commanders getting their first red zone look. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Looking inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They'll run with Johnson. That's some room to work. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to it. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Finds Hyatt. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Dart. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go.
Man in motion here. Now go play action. Here's Dart. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Here we go, set.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
19 Tiger.
Another carry for him. This gets the first and more. And they haul him to the ground there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Giants, first down. First and goal, New York.
First down, and they go right back to it. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Benson. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. Now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My action's been a lot.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
They get to Johnson to start this drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Ready? 18. Hey, check that. Street. Let's go.
Here's Johnson again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Cougar 19.
Play action now with Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
It's Johnson on second down. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. Pouring 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. It's his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Flush out now to his left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. On 1st down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Darts out of the shotgun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give left side to Johnson. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down from the 42. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Daniels now on 1st down. Off caught by his back. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Johnson. This run forward halted after a couple of yards. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Ready? 19 tight. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returnable from the 2.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Lone back is the handoff. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. As that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Dart now against the blitz. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The Giants using their 1st time out. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Giants 1st down.
Now Darts. Completed over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 1st down, here's Darts. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here goes Doc to the air. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And the defender coming away with it. Quan Martin with the pick.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very 1st crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Ready?
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11.
The final throw before the break. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. On play action with Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders pick it up. And Washington finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches, and when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
On their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back to the well again. He's got room to roam. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up after after hitting pay dirt in the third. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Defender gets a piece, but it's still caught. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Warriors 70. 60 Eagles. 6.
From the gun, it's Daniels. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That one gains 7. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Johnson up the middle. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a third-quarter lead. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 28, Giants 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dark from the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And he gets it away from his end zone. Crosses the 40. And some crafty work on the return gets him all the way down inside the red zone. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Getting out to his left. He brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Mustang 19.
Daniels. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Darts out of the shotgun. And this is intercepted. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Dumps it off to his running back. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
'70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
79 Brock, Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, Trap 60, 18, Pioneer.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Johnson. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Get it. 6.
This one set up for Daniels. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 42, Giants 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Forced that to his right. He can run it. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st down, Giants.
Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the...
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Now an inside give to Johnson. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very plain play.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. Here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Dart now against the blitz. Catch is made in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Giants.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 42. Giants 28.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay, break.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Ready, go.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and
6. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Come on, come on.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. Up the sideline to the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders very close to an 11th win this season. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready.
The give to Johnson. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Second and 12.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
At the 28-yard line.
Runs on up here for Daniels. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me a lot. Give me the
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. Ready.
This one left for Daniels. Oh, he lost the football. It looks like the Giants got to that one.
I'll tell you this, Kate, the duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
On first down, here's Dart. It's his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and a yard. at the 19-yard
Looking for a
line.
pass on 2nd and short. It is caught left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Giants first down.
Back to throw, here Starks. Buys time, rolling right. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Dart gonna throw again. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And once again, they can't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's got this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Throwing now. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Now to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. It's grabbed inside the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock.